How's everybody going? Welcome to the next episode of Factorio AngelsBobs. We are doing some things. Oh, we gotta fuel that. Welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't already, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And with that, let's get into the next episode. Episode 2 of Angels, Bobs, and more. We still gotta come up with a name for the series. Angels Bobs Plus? We could do that. I don't know. So let's go ahead and grab our crushed stone. Let's go ahead and empty this into these. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure that's fine. So we go like that, like that, like that, and then that. I'll throw what iron we have and copper into that system, and it should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that, because we should be good there. We're making another one of these. We don't have any extra iron, but of course we will grab more. So let's do... I don't know when that they will be coming from. Sniper turrets. Oh, these have been reskinned. Oh, I have not played since those have been reskinned. Jeez, I remember when sniper turrets looked way different. I remember when all the normal turrets look like laser turrets, or snipers look like laser turrets. Oh, they even kind of changed the laser turret vibe. Are there plasma turrets? Oh, they changed the plasma turret look as well. Jeez. Oh, you know what though? I think that might be from, yeah, the reskin. Okay, so it is from the reskin mod, not the mod itself, but still incredibly cool. Alright, so let's head down here. So let's go ahead and adjust this. So let's go like that. Let's go. We are going to need to make some stone. So we will need a assembler for that. We're just going to do some hamstrung power poles all over the place, at least until we get some things set up. And that should be good. It's not going to look super pretty, but it should be fine. Alright, so we'll go like that. We are out of fuel, but that's fine. So now the burner inserters will fuel themselves. We will have to fuel the furnaces, but the furnaces should be fine for now. So in order to do... Oh, hey, we just researched. Okay, so let's go ahead and get another assembler, which means we need copper. Yes, we need copper. Alright, so let's get another assembler, another furnace. Like I said, I don't want to overmake furnaces. Not that it's really going to matter in the long run, because it's just stone that we're using. And infinite world, infinite resource mentality. I'll just throw that there. It's a little bit of spaghetti, but that's fine. Where is stone? There. Let's go like that. And then like that. Like that, like that. Okay. And we'll throw all our crushed stone in there for now, because, like I said, quite honestly, we're going to be getting so much crushed stone that it's not really going to matter right now. So we do have a backup resources. I believe it's 3 labs to 1 level 1 assembling machine. So this is perfect. Eventually we will add multiple. We'll add probably another couple sets, maybe another line down here, and we'll run the belts in the middle. We'll see what we want to do once we get to that. So we'll head up here. So we are getting brick. How much brick do we need? 15. And we're at 12. Okay, so we're pretty close. We're gonna need more iron though. So let's go ahead and grab that. We need 27 iron. We do need some stone, so we are gonna want to just grab some of the crushed stone. Oh, I didn't want to grab the crushed. Well, I wanted to grab the crushed stone, but not the crushed sapphirite. Okay. So now we just need the brick. Brick on brick. And then we'll be able to go like so. Okay, so now that's crafting, and then we'll go ahead and get one here, and then we'll get one for the sapphirite. So we'll go for the steertite and the sapphirite. That way we can decrease the things we need. And we'll also have to convert these inserters to the electric ones. The reason because that we could keep the burner ones here, but the burner ones only store one piece of fuel in their system. And they're currently fueling themselves from the inventory fuel of the crusher. So once we take the crusher away, convert it to the electric version, these guys will no longer... Yep. That's weird that that outputted like that. I actually did not realize that was going to happen. At least it does use the burner ore crusher, except we do have an extra one. We probably should have picked it up and then used it, because it did have to craft a whole nother one. So I didn't quite realize that. That's fine, we'll have another. We'll need the other one anyway. So let's go ahead and get 5, 10, just make some more electric ones. And if I can, let's make another boiler. And some more pipe for the distance. Ore crusher. Saphirite. And then throw that in there, throw that in there. Grab a crush. Yeah, so we'll have plenty now to run all 4. Same thing up here. Now, each ore, weirdly enough, does have different mining time. So, for instance... Oh, that's weird. So it shows me the mining time here. It doesn't show me the mining time here. I think it's because this must be the default mining speed is the saphirite. So this is 100%. Stearite up here is 150. Bobmonium's 250. And rubyite's 200. I believe there's also chromatinium, this white over here, and then javolite, yeah, down here, which are basically... They're basically the stearite and saphirite equivalents. They're just a little bit different. They also provide a few different ores. So saphirite provides 2 iron, 1 copper once we sort it. Stearite is 2 copper, 1 iron, and you can kind of see that by the orders. So it's iron, copper. Here it's copper, iron. Bobmonium and rubyite don't provide iron or copper, but they do provide many of the much-needed resources we need, such as tin and lead, which are some of the primary things we'll be getting out of them right away. Which, speaking of which, we'll probably... I don't have the iron to do it. I was going to say, if I have it, I'm going to start getting them doing their thing, just because we are going to need them quite soon. And we can just support. So the water passes through. For those of you who haven't seen normal Factorio, throw another boiler down. Like I said, I believe it's 1 boiler. Yeah, see, so these each can consume 30... Or, each one of these consumes steam at 30 units of steam per second. The boiler produces steam at a rate of 60 units per second. So, it's a 1-to-2 ratio, and I believe it's 20 boilers on 1 pump. I will have to check, though. They might have changed it since I've last played modded, specifically this mod. But we'll see. So let's go ahead and grab some iron. Let's go ahead and get 2 more crushers going. That will increase our power draw, so let's get another boiler, because we have the capacity for it. Yeah. I don't think we need a radar quite yet, but I will get one made. I say we don't need one quite yet, and then turn around and make one. I'm going to get it just made, just so we have it. And then I'm also going to make a crap ton of labs, just because, like I said, the research is going to take a while to get, so I want to kind of get that going as soon as possible. And yeah, that should be fine. So we do only have gray belt to work with, so I'll have to kind of figure that out. So let's go get this boiler, or I say boiler. I always call these boilers, or I'll call the other ones steam engines, but it's the opposite now. I do want to space them out, like I said, just so we can get the pipe in this slot, so that way we can route power poles in between really nicely. Now you can get away with them being butted up against it, especially with the bigger power poles. You'll just end up using more power poles overall, at least for now. We only have the small ones, the 5x5s. But once you get the medium power poles and even the larger ones, and in modded, I believe there are much bigger ones than that as well. So we will have more surface area to cover with the power. But for this is fine. So let's go ahead and just get radar down. I guess plop it up here, because this is mainly where power generation is. So we can kind of see now a big area. So one of the things we have is ruins. This is a ruin. Here's another ruin. Let's see. That is part of... Yeah, so this is chromatinium. Yeah, 250% mining. Some more ruins. Some of the ruins are really big. Most of them are really small near your base. And these are part of the spaceship that we come in. Yeah. So we'll just keep going ahead with that. Science finished. I always like that sound because it's usually a good sound. Definitely a lot of things we'll have to research. I think the next thing we should research is... we're getting iron smelted. Let's do copper after that, and then let's do nanobots after that as well. So yes, you're out of iron. So we'll do that and that. Honestly, I think for now, we're just going to do a merged belt, the two. Because it's not going to be a very high, like a high flow rate. We're not going to need some massive amount. Oh, let's definitely make sure that these are changed over to electrics. One, because they're faster, and two, because we want to be able to utilize them. Let's go ahead and collect all the iron. Let's go ahead and just make it, honestly, make it all in a belt. We're going to need it anyway. We do want to go ahead, well, we can't start smelting the steel just yet until we research it, but once we do, we'll get going. But yeah, so science is happening, but we can't smelt the steel just yet until we get the steel research, which I think is a little bit funny. I always think that's kind of funny in games like this that have research, and it's like you don't know how to do this thing, but yet you know how to do these other things. And quite honestly, smelting steel is just simply putting iron in a furnace and then assembling that hot iron in an assembler, and it's like sometimes, I mean, I understand a lot of it's for balance and things. You can't just do everything right away. Yeah, so these aren't connected just yet. Let's see, I guess we can go there. So let's go like that. I don't have near inserters yet, so let's do that. It's so slow with this, because just so you know, these belts are only 7.5 items a second, which means it's only 3.25 a second per side. So we're gonna need to bring it up, and then wherever the copper comes in, and then that gives us quasi-automated science. I do need to get some inserters going though, just because as you can see, they've run out of fuel. And then I'm fine with leaving this uncapped, because this will run out, as it is a finite. So I don't have that just yet. Let's do like that, like that, like that's fine, like that's fine. And there we go. This is technically automated. We technically have science. Again, I don't want to say fully automated because it really isn't, but it's more automated than it normally would be, I guess. Because we want to speed the process up as much as possible because, like I said, that one research is going to take us over like an hour. Yeah, 100 packs at 30 seconds a pack. That's 50 minutes, so it's going to take us about an hour on that. So we want to make sure we are capable of researching at a much faster speed than that, because I don't want to be waiting on that research for an hour, and I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me for an hour of just that. Let's do that. Oh, that is plenty of coal, yeah. So the system gets very self-sufficient pretty quickly. Obviously, the crushed stone isn't being taken out, so we will have to deal with that. Oh, you need fuel. Hey, I actually have coal sitting around for once. Let's take you. Let's get an assembler, because I need one. And then a bunch of inserters. But yes, so now this whole system is automated. Oh, we're close on power. So luckily that's an easy fix. Just get another boiler, get another steam engine, and get one more pipe. So that's an easy fix for us. I always love when I hit Q and it's like, sorry. It almost sounds like that too when it goes, So now that's fully automated for the copper. We can always just come over and hoover the belt and just kind of eat us some iron. And like that, like that. The reason we have a bunch of inserters is because we'll need them. Just to keep up with the throughput. Obviously the belt's too slow and quite honestly to even keep up with this much demand, but we should be fine. So that's plenty of coal. So let's go ahead and add... Oh, hey. I didn't plug this one in. So that's why we... And then we can just do that. That is why. Then we already have a bunch of the burner inserters made, so we'll have plenty to use. So we won't really have to craft them or wait on them being crafted. Oh, there's plenty of coal in that system. So research is happening. Why is this slowed? I'm not sure. We could speed up iron. How can we speed up iron? Although I do need iron, so let's grab... You know what? As much as I want to speed up iron, I want to make sure that 2 of them aren't being put in, and same thing with copper. So that way I have some to just use personally. Right? So that way we have iron in stockpile. But we do have some extra labs, which I don't believe we'll be able to support on this. But if, for whatever reason, we become available to support this many. And it's fine that they get used a little bit in each one, because the progress still goes to it, right? So even if the beaker is partially used in this one, this one, this one, and this one, it still counts towards research. I know in the old days, people... This kind of dates me a little bit, right? Anybody who's played, like, really old school Factorio knows that science did not used to be like that. One, science was not saved, so if I canceled this research and selected another one, any research progress would have been lost in the old days. Now it's saved, so it doesn't matter. So if I just suddenly decide, like, oh, I need turrets now, I can just cancel this, move up turrets, and be good. In the old days, you could not do that. You had to finish... Like, if you just started a research, okay, yeah, I guess you could cancel it. But if you were, like, 99% of the way done and canceled it, you would lose all your progress. It was very a pain in the ass if you just suddenly needed something or if you didn't realize you selected the wrong research. And it can be quite costly, especially once you get to the higher science packs. And it also didn't used to be per, like, a percentage of the science pack used. It was a cycle. And so if you took it out, it would cancel the cycle. And although that sounds, oh, well, but then it wouldn't use it. No, it would, if you stopped, like, it would consume it like coal, for instance, and not how coal is consumed now. It would, like, eat it, and if you, say, broke the lab, it wouldn't give you the science pack back, like, half used or whatever. It would just be gone. So. Now, I know some people have done, like, things like that, where they'll try to grab 2 science packs, but if you notice when I grab 2 of them that weren't a whole one, it just shows you the percent remaining. It will automatically combine 2 like science packs, right? So it... Oh, sorry. Hit the microphone. Poor microphone. It combines them into 1 science pack, so it's nice for that. But science definitely used to... A lot of things in this game have come a long way. I mean, modded... I mean, obviously modded changes the game a lot, and mainly I'm using pretty big overhaul mods, but even in modded, a lot of things have come a long way. It's nice to see. Let's make sure we're emptying out the stone, because it will stack up to 1,000, but after 1,000, the machine will shut down. We do have Bottleneck on. Some machines, for instance, in vanilla, you can see this little green light up here. That's a vanilla entity, by the way, in the miner. But the big circle is Bottleneck. So from a distance, Bottleneck's much easier to see. Like if you're at this view, like kind of eagle eye or satellite view, you could quickly see what is being bottlenecked. So for instance, green shows us, hey, this is working just fine. Yellow shows it's paused because of an output or input. And red shows us it has no input. Send help, basically, is what red means. Let's go ahead and just keep crafting stone, because we're going to need a crap ton of brick. So that's perfectly fine. But yeah, with all these research machines, we should be good. We could speed this up probably even more, because one gear machine can support a bunch of these. So we could actually do something like... You know what? Let's actually do that on this one. Let's do that down here. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so we'll do that. And then... So then we'll remove this guy. We're gonna actually make a quasi mini bus. So this will be gears, right? And then like that. But it's fine that we're eating some of this stereotype, like not using it. It's fine. And make sure we don't disconnect power. So something like that. And then... Now it's probably going to be like, oh, well, how do we deal with this? Easy, we can deal with it with an underground. Actually, no, we can deal with it with a splitter, because splitters have filter abilities now. So I only want copper to go through. So it's basically like that. I'll just hoover up that. Yeah, so now we'll be able to... We should be able to support all these machines. We should actually be able to support more red signs than this. But yeah, so this is another thing that Okay, I could totally be wrong on this one. I don't remember when this was added. But filter, being able to... This is a vanilla thing, by the way. This is a vanilla interface. Being able to prioritize input and output, but also being able to filter it. So for instance, here, where we have a mixed belt, we're just filtering out the iron, so it's not letting iron pass. And there's a couple other ways we could have done this, of course. But for us, this is what we did. So it's definitely an interesting little thing, right? That was added. I don't know when it was added or how long it's been in the game. I just know that it's in the game now, so it exists, as a lot of things do. Alright, so now that we have this going, I do want to get more iron, because that's not really enough. As much as I want personal iron to exist, I think we're not going to be able to really do personal iron. At least for now. That. Which is fine. We do have plenty on us, and if we really need to, we can just do another one of these, like, here. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2. Let's get some more. We are going to want to get the faster belts. Like, these are incredibly slow, and it's crazy once you put them, like, side by side to a yellow belt. And it's like, wow, yellow belt is so fast. And it's like, not really. Yellow belt and this is the same speed as in vanilla at 15 items per second. Yeah, so, like, now we're getting all these working. And so we were able to do steel. So we'll actually get this one that I'm doing for iron set up purely just for steel. And we'll go ahead and do our little setup. Like so, like so, like so. For once, we actually need crushed stone, which is, I think, a little funny and a little ironic. Oh, hey, I don't have power poles. So let's go ahead and make some of those. What am I looking for? Crushed stone. So let's grab another one of those. Go like that. Go like that, like that. And then I don't know what the ratio is in terms of like how many iron smelting thing to steel right now. Like I don't know what that ratio is. I just know that it takes 8 iron to 8 hot iron to 1 steel. So it sounds like a 1-to-1. I would have to look at the crafting. Actually, you know what? Let's look at which one's Helmod. Add recipe. Yeah, let's not show all the ones I can't do. Have I not researched it? No, we did. We did research steel. The fuck? What are you? Alright. So to make that, shoot by factory. So if I just want 1, right? So 3. That way. Alright, so yeah, so it's almost, it's a little bit more. So, yeah, so it's not quite a 1-to-1, but it's close. Close enough, right? So it's a 3/4. Alright. That's not terrible. So it's again double check power. Looking good. So 1, 2, 3. And get an assembler. And then of course, like always, make sure we have plenty of inserters. Because inserters are what we need a metric shit ton of. And then we'll go ahead and like go so, like so. Oh no, I was correct. I'll do. Damn, I can't quite have them insert. I was gonna see if I can get them all to. Oh, I guess I could. Yeah, you know, let's alter this. Right, and then like that. And we are gonna need more belt though. You're gonna go ahead and make me iron. Well, you're gonna make me that, not necessarily iron. We'll be a little bit squirrely. I mean, these power poles don't go very far, so it is kind of a pain. So according to our little planner, that should be correct. So that will make us steel, and we're going to need quite a bit of it. So we might have to even scale that up. Maybe even do another one, but that we'll check back later. Up here, these things are out of fuel, so let's go ahead and grab fuel. We do have a little bit, but I want to grab enough so I don't have to keep putting fuel in. So let's go ahead. Right, control that. Cool. And then, yep, we're getting plenty of stone brick made. Oh, I should probably empty the copper one. I don't know when I last emptied it. You know what? I'm going to keep 200 on me just so that way, for whatever reason, if I need it for something, I have it. Cool. And I like to see that we are mining. This out of the way, so that way I won't have to worry when we put. I'm just pre-positioning power poles, so that way I can just throw miners down to power. Speaking of power, again, do a little double check. I always want to make sure that I have enough power. I mean, right now it doesn't quite matter because I'm not relying on laser turrets as defense, but I will say when you are, like I am in my vanilla achievement hunting I was doing on Twitch, it is not the most amazing thing. That's good. Well, it is that time again. I will see you guys in the next episode. If you guys haven't already, smash the subscribe button, like the video. If you want to, leave a comment down below, comment, question, or anything else. If you have any other questions about, for instance, what mods we're doing, look in the description below. That should have a list of all the mods we are using. And make sure to go check out Twitch, twitch.tv/ravagedplays. We stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, sometimes Wednesdays and Sundays. Those are the unannounced streams. So make sure you guys head over there. Make sure you guys follow that as well. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future streams or any future upcoming videos that are coming out. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.